You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! From the studios of Queens, New York, Bellator 185 UFC Poland Fight Week with the MMA-Holes. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. What's up? What's up, friends? What's up, family? I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Guys, it is an hour later than usual. This is the Wednesday show number 55 on a Wednesday night. 2 shows, 1 day. 2 girls, 1 cup.
That's it. Yeah, good.
Good. You guys, traumatic brain injury. Traumatic brain injury. That's right. Your host, Mystic Moss, is suffering a traumatic brain injury. I have a story to tell you guys tonight on the MMA-Holes. That is the back of my head. I have 5 stitches in that fucker, and I'm still here. I'm still swole. I'm still sexy. I'm still...
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. I'm still wonderful, wonderful on a Wednesday night. What host doesn't give a fuck? Keeps coming back for more. This guy, Mystic Moss. Fans off. I don't know why the fans off. It should be on right now. But Mystic Moss is here, and it's good. So now, we only have an hour to do this shit. And then we're going to take you to the after show. So we're going to fly through this show. I want everyone to get their likes in as soon as possible. As soon as possible, I want you to get your likes in there. Everyone, cram them into this fucking jar. If you have donations that you would like to give, will you do it now? You only have an hour to get it in. So get all your fucking donations out. Make Jessie's tits show. Make me do the coffee tip dance. Do whatever the fuck you want. Crowbar your words onto the MMA-Holes. Earlier today, we had a guest. We had a beautiful guest. Live on the MMA-Holes for this card over here. UFC Poland. Cerrone versus Till. We had Devin Clark. Live on the MMA-Holes. He called us up from fucking Poland. He called us up from Poland. He came on. Fighting Jan Blachowicz. If you want to see me F up his name over and over and over again, well, watch that stream earlier. Hit me with the ones in the chat right now if you saw that interview. If you didn't, you must die. But hit me with the ones if you saw the interview right fucking now. Everyone's getting their likes in that tip jar. So that can only mean one thing. 10 more likes. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. Who wants to see him dance?
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you.
Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That is Brady Ferguson dancing for likes. Because he's wonderful, wonderful. We have 25 in that tip jar. Let's see who we got here. On a Wednesday night, episode number 55. There will be 2 fight buddies this week. Bellator 185. Mousasi versus Shlemenko. And UFC Fight Night, Poland. Cerrone versus Till. Friday, and Saturday, you will be dancing with the MMA-Holes. And H Sort, Filthy George Sort, Wise Guy Sort. Kaepernick Sucks was at work. That's all right. Watch the replay later. It's a short interview, but it was wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. He has an amazing smile, says Filthy George.
That's it. Yeah,
Good. Gary, what's up, Gary? A Banjo Sandwich. Worthington was there. Banjo Sandwich, by the way, which is a great name. Banjo Sandwich. Well, he wrote a poem for the MMA-Holes. I posted that poem somewhere on my social medias. Let me see. Where is it? La-di-da-di. Anyway, just go here. Just go to fucking Just go to my social media. At the MMA-Holes. Where is it? Fuck's my social media. There it is. Bink. At the MMA-Holes. Go over there and you can check it out. Gary Banjo Sandwich dropped us a beautiful poem. It was really nice. I actually cried. I fapped. And had a great time. Thank you. Anything that you guys want to jump onto the MMA-Holes, whether it's pictures of you wearing some swole MMA hole gear, or if it's you just saying wonderful, wonderful in public, or if you want to write us a poem, at the MMA-Holes. Right over there. Over here. Right over here. That's where you could dump it on social media. Shoot me with the DMs. Because that's wonderful, wonderful. We have 30 likes. 10 more likes. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. 10 more likes. Like it up.
I've got 10 more likes.
Wow, where is it? 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. Fuck you. Dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more
Where's Brady?
likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Whoa, Brady's shy today. Brady's shy today. He didn't want to come out. Brady, you still there? What's wrong, Brady? Brady's a little shy today. I hope Brady's okay. I hope Brady's wonderful, wonderful. Are you guys wondering what happened to my head? Hit me with the ones if you're wondering what happened to Mystic Moss's head. I'm going to tell you a quick story, and then we're going to get into these fight cards. All right? We're going to get into these fight cards this week. If you're just jumping in, UFC Poland and Bellator 185 is this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Joseph Nitch says, sup, Cassandra. Cassandra here. Tanner. Ann H. Kaepernick sucks. Fierce, man. BK Rhoda is here. Says, wonderful, wonderful. Everybody, wonderful, wonderful. I want to see this chat room light up with wonderful, wonderfuls right now. That's what I want to see. A chat room full of wonderful, wonderful. Everybody.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everybody, wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Luke Thomas is wonderful, wonderful. Everybody, wonderful, wonderful, and a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. That's right. We promote happiness here on the MMA-Holes. Now let's get us to 5,500 subscribers on this Swole Sexy show. We will get there Friday and Saturday. But if you're not subscribed, do it right now. Now let me tell you a little story about what happened to my head. Okay. I'm going to tell you a quick story over here. Now, Mystic Moss is not a fan of needles. I'm not a fan of needles. I decided to get myself checked up because I'm getting old. I'm getting long in the tooth. So I decided to go to the doctor and get myself checked out. You'll never believe what happened. I told the doctor, like I tell every doctor, when you stick a needle inside my beautiful body, I become a big... I don't like it. Now, I don't cry. I don't shake. I don't go crazy. I just sit there, and I don't like it. So I told the lady, I told the nurse, I said, nurse, listen, I have to tell you something here, okay? You could fondle my balls. You can fucking shove your finger in my asshole. But when you stick a needle inside my arm and suck the blood out of me, I'm not a fan of this. So she's like, oh, okay. She's like, but you have all those tattoos. Those are needles. Those are needles, those tattoos. Yeah, they are needles, but it's only on the outside of my skin. It just kind of drags across. It doesn't go inside and suck the blood out of my body. And that's what I explained to her. And then she tells me that her son has the same problem. So now she can understand. So I said, listen, I'm going to do this as best as I can, but I don't like it. The nurse puts the needle inside my arm. I stick it out like this. And she does a good job. She pulls the blood out of me successfully. Does it quick. And she pulled a lot of blood out of me. And I was good. I handled it. She puts the vials to the side. I do not look at the needles. Because if I look at the needles, I become a big pussy. Now, I don't cry, but I become a pussy inside. Inside, I cry. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. So I look at the nurse, and I say, nurse, I'm not feeling too hot right now. I started seeing blotchiness. Started getting dizzy, getting the cold sweats. I told her, I'm not feeling too good. Mystic Moss, this powerful man, does not feel that great right now. So the nurse looks at me, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not too hot. Can you give me some water? So she gives me a glass of water. I take it. There's no fucking water in it. She just gives me a fucking cup. And I'm like, okay, here's a cup. There's no fucking water in it. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know what? Let me go to the bathroom. I'm a little dizzy. maybe if I put some cold water on my face, things will be better. So what does Mystic Moss do? He stands up like a man after he just gave blood. He stands up like a fucking man. He goes to walk to the bathroom. And then boom! Boom! Out. Out fucking cold. Out cold. All I remember is standing there in the hallway, and then I'm like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. I'm in like a fucking pretzel on the floor, like biting my shoulder. I'm on the floor like this. Ah! And I wake up. That should be on my thumbnail right there. I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm on the floor. I collapsed. I fucking passed out. They're like, oh my God, are you okay? All the nurses come out. They're looking at me. They're like, Mystic Moss, what happened? The nurse that did the blood, that took the blood, said, oh my God, are you okay? I didn't think you were I thought you were fine. I tried to grab you before you fell. I literally passed out. They got me to the table. They lied me down. Now I'm on the table like, what the fuck? My head hurts. What's going on? I put my hand behind my head. I stuck my finger, this finger right here, into my head. I fucking smashed my head against the goddamn wall. So now I'm looking over at the nurse, and I'm like, yeah, I think there's something up at the back of my head. My finger just went in my head. So what do? They look at it like, oh, you're going to need stitches. You're going to need stitches. The doctor comes in, looks at it. Yeah, we're going to have to put some stitches in there. Here's the back of my fucking head. All I was supposed to do is give blood. And what happens? I smash my fucking head against the wall because I fainted. I fucking fainted like a big pussy. The doctor says it's normal. I'm like, normal? I got a fucking hole in my head. He literally drops 5 stitches in the back of my head and sewed me up. He sewed my fucking head up. So basically, I guess the sugar, my blood level, I don't know, it dropped. And I literally just fucking passed out. On the way down, I smashed my head off the molding and cracked my fucking head open. Now it's day 2. In the back of my head, I got a goddamn hole in my fucking head. It's ridiculous. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys have any problems giving blood? I mean, listen, I don't get upset. I literally sit there like a rock. But something happens. I get the sweats. I get all warm. I get weirded out. I start seeing spots. The lady should have never let me get up. Yeah, a lot of people are saying you should fucking sue them. Listen, I'm not one to throw lawsuits around. But who could say they went to give blood and fucking crack their head open at the doctor's office? Look at this shit. I cracked my fucking head open giving blood. It's not normal. It's not fucking normal. Anyway, so that's the story of my little injury over here. Now, when I was doing the interview earlier with Devin Clark, right over here, if you missed it, go check it out earlier. Devin Clark came on the MMA-Holes live from Poland. When I was doing the interview, I got to say, I was feeling a little out of it. If you notice while I was interviewing him, even now, like I'm not all there. I'm not all there. I'm on some meds right now and shit like that. I'm not all there. I'm not 100% there, but I'm here. I'm live. So I do it for the show. But the reason why I talk about this now is these fighters, they put everything on the line. They smash their heads with elbows and knees and everything. They fucking destroy their bodies for the sport. Now, this didn't happen to me in a cage. This happened to me in a doctor's office giving blood. But I could understand, as soon as I stuck my finger inside my fucking head and felt that there was a big gaping hole, it was like a sideways pussy on the back of my head. I literally stuck my finger in my fucking head. Immediately what I thought was, that nurse was so dumb. Yeah, NH, you're right. The first thing I thought was UFC. This is how fucking obsessed I am with the MMA world, UFC. As I stuck my finger in the back of my head and felt the inside of my brains, all I thought about was when these fighters get these traumatic injuries in the cage and when they slice their head open off of knees and elbows and punches, what they go through. Now I feel like shit right now. I feel like complete shit, and that was one shot against the wall. Could you imagine over and over and over again just getting beaten with a fucking hole in your head and then the next day trying to recuperate after something like that? I have so much respect for these fighters. So much respect for these fighters. MMA fighters. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I have a lot of injuries from sports, but, you know, a head injury is fucked up. It really is fucked up. Now, granted, all I did was give blood. I smashed my head on the wall. But these fighters are something else. They really are something else going through this stuff. Now, you see this on the front of their head. You'll see a big gash. You can look into their fucking soul. And they just keep on fighting. You see fingers and toes broken off of them, just swinging from them. You see shoulders out of their sockets, and they still go to war. I'm crying about a goddamn blood test, and these people, they're the real heroes. These people go out there, they put their lives on the line, and they fight on a beautiful sport of the UFC. So everyone in the chat, I want you to fap for these athletes over there. Let's talk about UFC Poland. We're going to start with this over here. UFC Poland. I will be doing a Fight Buddies on Saturday about this, okay? I wasn't thrilled about UFC Poland. Not going to lie. But it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's on Fight Pass. There's only 4 fights on the main card. And there's some stories here. The funny part about this card is, yes, it has Cerrone and Till. These two will be tangling. I've been watching Till's fights, and I have a lot to say about Darren Till. I'm not feeling very confident about Darren Till. Now, he is 15-0-1. What I did notice is his his kicks and his elbows are very dangerous. The thing I don't like about Till is this. He's a counter striker, and his chin is constantly out. It's for the taking. Now, he can take a punch, clearly. But Cowboy Cerrone can capitalize on this. Also, on the ground, I wasn't thrilled with how Till performed on the ground. I really feel a lopsided advantage in favor of Donald Cerrone. Now, I'm not picking Cerrone right now. You'll get my pick on Saturday when I do my Fight Buddies. But it doesn't look very good for Till. I see an L for Till. So I want you guys to do right now. I want you to vote in the chat. If you had a gun to your head, if someone kicked in the door and said MMA-Holes, fucking put a gun right to your fucking head sideways, like a gangster, like a thug. It says MMA-Holes. You have to make a fucking pick. My gun is to your face. You have to make a pick right now. Who would you choose in this fight? Gun to your head. Darren Till? Or holy shit, holy shit. Marlyn! Make me dance right now, sexy.
Coffee tip, dance, coffee tip, dance.
Coffee tip.
Coffee tip, dance, coffee tip, dance.
Thank you. Marlyn Lane says,
respect and love, heart.
Respect and love, heart. Thank you, Marlyn Lane. You are wonderful. Wonderful, thank you.
Wonderful.
Now remember, this show is only a goddamn hour today. So if you're feeling frisky and you want to donate to the cause, well, you go down below and you goddamn drop some goddamn donations, super chats, whatever the fuck you want to do over here. But thank you, Marlyn Lane. You're wonderful, wonderful. MMA-Holes. New channel. Says BK Rhoda. J Smooth says spark up. U-Trip babang. Says who the fuck is he? Cowboy says and H. Cowboy will weather the storm, says Richard Silvers. Good point there. There will be a storm by Darren Till. He is known to slow down during his fights. Let's see. Richard Silva says submission. Matt Tula says Craig Lee. Where did that come from? Cowboy says Felipe Matos. Cowboy says Michael Anzalone. Shoot me, says Steven Sedillo. Zachary Keffer says Cowboy.
Hang with the boys.
Where I lost my place. Smoke him if you got him, says Team VIP. Spark it up on a Wednesday night. Cerrone says Richard Silvers. That's right. Cowboy Cerrone says Richard Silvers. Team VIP says Cowboy. Ann H says shoot me, Cowboy. Now, of course, Ann H is wonderful, wonderful. I should try to get her on the phones because she loves Cowboy. Oh, yeah. Ann H, your man Cowboy Cerrone is fighting today. Not today, Saturday. And it is wonderful, wonderful. NH, how hard would you suck Cowboy Cerrone's cock as he
Fap.
Oh yeah, NH. This weekend, Cowboy Cerrone will fight in your honor.
FAP.
That's right. Eggplants
FAP.
for NH right now.
FAP.
Because Cowboy Cerrone is coming. And Cowboy Cerrone is...
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Cowboy Cerrone is NH's favorite fighter. So we all FAP for a Cowboy, for you.
FAP. FAP. FAP.
NH says, oh yeah, Cowboy. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cowboy Till looks like a D-bag that walked into a gym one day, says BK Rhoda. It's interesting. The fight is very interesting over here because you have a young stud coming in. England, 15-0-1, basically unblemished record. Coming in against Cowboy Cerrone. It's so weird. Unranked versus a number 6. Unranked versus a number 6. Not even knowing anything about Till. You got to say Cerrone, right? Till is tough, man. I just feel there's a lot of holes in Till's game. Now, we'll see. We will see. Now, Cowboy Cerrone went up to 170, and now he's sitting at 170. Darren Till, I'm not sure where his natural weight sits. But it's an interesting fight because both men like to bring it. So I'm in. I'm fucking in. Darth Bane is depressed, it looks like. What's wrong? But depressed Bane is here to stay. DeReal, you wouldn't do shit. Fat my lids, says Islamic bacon grease. Fat, says Jessie Belle Hill with a beat.
FAP.
Now let's get back to self-suckery, says Matt Deptula. Ooh, that sounds great.
FAP.
All right. Let's see. England is my city, says Mike Hawley. Let me know right now how many people from the UK represented in this chat. Where is UK at? Hit me in the chat with a UK. Where you at? UK chat. Where you at with the UK in the chat? I've noticed that we've had more people jumping in from the UK, so that's wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to the show, friends.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everyone, US, UK, wherever the fuck you're from, you're welcome over here on the MMA-Holes because we don't give a fuck over here. Funny that you refer to smart ones as that. Hallows, okay, welfare, black on black. All right, Jay Smooth and DeReal are having black on black crime right now. Cowboy killed himself with weight cuts, says Richard Silvers. Zachary Keffer says, Till talks like he has a dick in his mouth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Team VIP says Cowboy wins with better stamina. And you make a good point, Team VIP. I've noticed when Darren Till goes longer in the fights, he does slow down drastically. Now, he's still dangerous. I don't like that he does gas out the way he does. And the arms down, the taunting, the counter-striking, I just feel this all plays into Donald Cerrone. I really do. I really, really do. 3-3 says UK landed the cucks. Liverpool in the house. There you go. Gary says Liverpool in the house. This show is...
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is BK Rhoda. BK Rhoda, you are very, very smart. Very, very smart. Arabia, represent. Black Lives Matter. This is Islamic bacon grease. Michael Anzalone says, the Beatles are from Liverpool. That's correct. The Beatles are the shit, by the way. When I was a kid, I wasn't a huge Beatles fan. Then I got older. There's a couple of guitars back there. And I learned a couple of Beatles songs. And I just fell in love with the Beatles. The Beatles are the shit. If you don't like the Beatles, especially if you smoke pot, who here has smoked the ganja and listened to the Beatles? Like me, I like to sip on a fine scotch and listen to the Beatles. Fucking good shit. UK faps to Bisping. Matt Deptula says it's important to have smooth balls during MMA. It's true. That's a very true statement over here. What's up, Sega Camp? Says
wonderful, wonderful.
It's good to see the Sega Camp Gamer here. The Sega Camp Gamer is now an MMA fan. Sega Camp Gamer, give me MMA fan. Just say MMA fan. So we know that we sucked you over to our side. Let's look at the rest of this card over here. Now, this is going to only be an hour long, so make sure you get those likes in, those comments in. We have 42 likes. Yeah, bitch. Let's go. Where is he? There he is. What? Where'd he go? He's back. Brady Ferguson. Time to dance.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you. Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. It's fucking fight week. It is fight week with the MMA Holes. And we got 2 fight buddies this weekend. 2 of them. So take your dicks out, your vaginas out. Let's all fucking fap for an exciting weekend of fights.
Fap. Fap. Fap.
The Sega Camp Gamer says MMA fan. There he is. The Stoner Ninja drops some fucking jeans in the chat. That's right. I'm not sure why. But he's dropping some fucking jeans. Where is it? There it is. There's jeans. Sega is an MMA and Shatterbait fan now. So there you go. It says Tanner R. All right. Jay Smooth, what's going on? We should have a show with the black on black violence. We should bring it onto the show, into the calls, and have both. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. We're losing fucking control. All right, so here we go. We talked about the main event. All right, now I will give you my guaranteed wonderful, wonderful picks.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The day of. And I say day because it's going to be 3 in the fucking afternoon. So stay tuned for that. Jessie Belle Hill is doing the after show, the moderator in the chat, so go subscribe to her. Cunt ass. She's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Go do it right now. Let's see. Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Jody Esquivel. I do not know much about this Jody bitch. Let's see what she's got going on here. She's invisible. She's blackface. And thank you. UFC Fight Nights versus Karolina. I think we did look her up. I think she's from Invicta. But my memory is all fucked up. If I'm not mistaken, she is from Invicta. Not sure if she's, I'm assuming, I don't know, is she the champ over there? Who the fuck knows? Anyway, Jody is fighting. It looked like they just threw up a layup for Karolina in her hometown to just fucking run this bitch over. I mean, if anyone, let me know in the chat. We'll do a quick vote. Karolina or Jody, let me know in the chat what you got. But I mean, come on with this shit. Karolina's the fucking, she's like one of the top fighters at Buck 15. They're going to lay in this girl? Karolina's going to fucking piece this bitch up. What do you got? I got Karolina. The Stoner Ninja says, Karolina is pretty cute, man. Stoner Ninja, well, Karolina's my favorite in the UFC right now, out of young ladies. That's right. Karolina gets it. She gets my...
Wonderful, wonderful.
Dig. Okay. Yeah, says Zachary Keffer. I would beat your bitch-ass Jay Smooth. You soft as bitch is the real. Subscribe to Jessie's channel, you fooks. Utrid says LOL. Karolina smokes crack, says Steven Cedillo. Karolina for the win, says MARLYNN Lane. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, man, I have head injuries right now because I didn't have enough head movement when I fell down. If you missed the story, run it back. But on the way down, it was not much of this.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement,
And that...
head movement, head movement.
And that's what happened. If you don't have enough head movement, that's what happened. So make sure when you give blood that you have enough head movement when you fall down. The meatball head. Who the fuck's the meatball head? You saw that, Craig? Karolina, you think she smokes crack? Smoke some crack for her. What else we got in this fucker? Matt Ormidi, Karolina, nice tight body, but has a butterface. Getting older, says Kenshiro Ryu. You know, Kenshiro, I kind of get what you're saying. She does have that old lady, like she's young, but has like that young old lady face. She does have that. I'll give it to you, Kenjiro. I kind of get what you're saying. I kind of get it. She's like the young girl with the old lady face. It's not really going to stop me. NH says.
Who the fuck is that guy?
No, wrong soundbite.
Head movement.
That's what NH says in the chat. We're going to 11 p.m. Eastern time. So get your comments in right now before it's too late. And then Jessie Belle Hill is doing the after show. So stay tuned for that. We're only going an hour strong because I have trauma. I have a traumatic head injury. Never fuck that dick movement, says Ever Fregosa.
Wonderful, wonderful.
MARLYNN Lane says, Ann, hello, dear. Did you see my comments earlier? Oh, Karolina, says Gary. Jay Smooth says, words from a ninja that sucks white cock in the chat. Oh, my God. Hey, Chris. You know I'm from New York. Did you watch Yanks clinch? Now, Richard Silvers, I actually did watch the Yankees. They were up 3-0. I was in the pizza place, the local pizza place over here. And I did watch the Yankees. Jesus Christ, this team, there's nothing stopping them. Now, I am from New York, but I hate the Yankees. So, hey, listen, if you are from New York or you're not from New York and you're enjoying this Yankee run, soak it in. These kids can play. These kids can really play. And it's fucking killing me because I can't stand them. Everyone's like, hey, Chris, you're from New York. How could you not root for the Yankees? This is very simple because I'm a fucking bitter Met fan. So I am just trying not to pay attention. But this run by the Yankees is really fucking impressive, and it makes me want to fucking puke all over myself. All right. Let's see, man. The Yanks didn't clinch. No, but they won 2 games, correct? Richard Silva says, Jessie Belle Hill after show. Chris got that Mark Hunt, CETE. Yes, I do. Fucking traumatic brain injuries. Fuck the Yankees, is Jay Smooth. Richard, she's the Benjamin Button of the women's MMA. This is Tanner R. Carolina is the Benjamin Button of women's MMA.
Wonderful.
Only on the MMA-Holes do you get a comment like that. It looks like this chat room is on fire. Everyone's here to stay. So it's good stuff. I'm glad you're all here to join in on a traumatic brain injured night, Wednesday night. All right, let's look at what else we got over here. Boom! Jan Blachowicz versus Devin Clark. Now, people might say,
Who the fuck is that guy?
to both of these guys. But today, you've learned. You've learned a lot today because the MMA-Holes have delivered you Devin Clark. 8-1-0. And Devin's story was actually pretty cool. I have a lot more questions for the guy, but I had to try to wrap it in a little bow. If you missed it, he spoke about John Jones, Jackson Wink, where he trains. I mean, this guy is trained with the best of the best. Good story over here. And his UFC record, well, he has 3 fights, and one of them is a loss. His UFC debut, and I was wondering about this fight. Vicious KO, but Dana White forced him to fight at middleweight. Not his weight. He looked at him from looking for a fighter, and Dana White said, yeah, you need to fight at middleweight. So he's like, fuck it. I'm going to fight in the UFC. I'll do whatever the fuck Dana White says. He gets knocked out. What does he do? He goes up to 205 where he belongs, and he has 2 wins in a row. This man's professional record is 8-1-0. One blemish could be for fighting in the wrong weight class. So Devin Clark, we're learning a lot about Devin Clark. Real fucking nice guy. We met him through Matt the Horror Fitzpatrick. We met him the same day we met John Jones. And I have to say, this guy I am rooting for big time. I'm a little worried about the fight. Okay? He's fighting a guy, yes, you could say, oh, he's off of a 2-fight losing streak. And, this guy's 19-7-0. But he's fucking Polish. He's fighting at home. And he's tough as fucking nails. So this kid, Jan Blachowicz, is no joke. He does still have 19 fucking wins as a pro fighter. Look at this man's face. 6'2", he's taller. He looks like the bigger guy. He's 78-inch reach. Let me see what we got over here. Let's look at the tail of the tape between these two guys. Is it going to be the curse of the MMA-Holes? We'll find out. Look at this, 78-inch reach versus a 75-inch reach. A little bit of advantage in leg reach as well. Tough fight. A tough fight with this guy, Jan. But here's the thing. He fights a guy like Jan, and this could bump him right up in the light heavyweight division, which is in need for someone to be up there. Could you imagine, friend of the show, Devin Clark, pulls a little winning streak together and is able to put the MMA-Holes on his shoulder and take down the light heavyweight division? Could you imagine if Devin Clark could be a contender in the light heavyweight division? It's possible. He's a wrestler. He's a good wrestler. He's a winner. It's very possible, but this is a big test, and I will be glued to this fight, watching this fight. Who do you have in the chat, Jan or Devin? Let me know right now in that chat. Vote, 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 you fooks. Right fucking now. 44 likes if you have not liked this fucking video. What are you waiting for? We are the MMA-Holes, and we are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
If you don't like this shit, you can lick my fucking balls.
Lick my balls.
That's right. I got a bagel in my eye. This is Brady Ferguson. BK says, see you this weekend, Mystic Moss. I'm calling in later, bro. Love the show. Thank you, BK. You're wonderful, wonderful. Jan can't lose in Poland, says Kenshiro Ayuda. It's a must win. It's in his homelands. He can't. Meaty Matt, you have enough fat to take another human? Let's see. Let's see. Obviously not that fag, Matt. It's so funny how you guys. It's so funny how the chat just comes in here and just bashes the shit out of each other every week. It's so fucking funny. It's such AIDS. All right, let's see. Marlyn says, did you hear that Tisha and Karate Hottie is booked? Yes, Marlyn Lane, Tisha Torres versus Karate Hottie is coming down the line. We will be talking about that as well. That's actually a really good fight right there. Tisha Torres, the lesbian, out of the closet, pussy eater, fighting Karate Hottie. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Polish dude says Ever Fragoza. Devin says Marlyn Lane. Let's see. Lick my balls, says NH.
Lick my balls.
Jan, sorry, Chris. That's all right. You don't have to apologize. It's very possible that my man will lose. I mean, the MMA-Holes curse, for God's sakes. They come on, they fucking lose. I want to lick those balls. Hopefully there is a cock cheese on them, says Matt Diptula.
Lick my balls.
I don't lick no balls, you dirty fook, says Ever Fragoza. You'll can't wrestle, says Matt Diptula. Double fucking KO, says Rod J75. Wow, could you imagine? I don't give a fuck about you. I just like laughing at you being a simp, says J Smooth. The Stoner Ninja says, Steven, you listen to Devin the Dude. I listen to a new song, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Let's see. Kowitz is Ann H. Clark loses since you interviewed him, Chris J. Smooth. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's very possible. I mean, our track record isn't very good. Justin Sumter and there was like one other guy that won after we interviewed him. But for UFC fighters, I don't think any UFC fighter has won after an MMA-Holes interview. Now, in fairness, Justine Kish has not fought since Shitgate. Well, John Jones. Oh, actually, no. John Jones technically won. It wasn't an interview, but John Jones did win, but then gets busted for steroids. So maybe John Jones got the curse of the MMA-Holes. Maybe an MMA-Hole spiked John Jones's punch before the weigh-ins. But I guess you could say that's the curse. What is the fate of friend of the show, Devin Clark? I hope he wins. I really do. But he's in for a tough one here, man. He's in for a tough one. All right, let's look at the next fight over here. Jonathan Wilson versus Oskar Piechota, 9-0 in Poland. Well, I don't know anything about this guy over here. Let's see. And yeah, that's that. Great. What the fuck? You know, I mean, it is a Fight Pass card. Let's see this fucker. Oskar. What the fuck kind of name is Oskar? Fuck. This fucking name is Oskar, for God's sakes. All right, let's look him up. Oskar. Imagine being... I mean, how could you lose... You could never lose a fight if your name is Oskar, right? Oskar? Am I spelling this right? Oskar Piechota. Let's look this guy's fucking shit up. Because on the MMA-Holes, we just bring information to you guys. All right, here's Oskar. Wow, this guy looks scary. 9-0-1. He looks like something out of like a serial killer movie, right? He's got like no eyebrows. He looks like he has a tactical style of murdering people. He looks like an apprentice of Hannibal Lecter or some shit. Like the Red Dragon. The fuck? I wouldn't want to get in a cage. Would you want to get locked up in a cage with this guy? His fucking name is Oskar, for God's sakes. No way. Stay the fuck away from me. Oskar. You fucking creepy fuck. All right, here we go. 2 wins in a row. Canceled bouts over here. Oh, fuck. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this guy. Submission. All right. Submission choke. KO punches. Choke. KO punches. Submission choke. Submission choke. There's a lot of canceled bouts because they're probably scared shit. Like, look at all these canceled bouts, too. They're probably like, oh, fuck. It's Oskar. I'm out of here. Conrad's like, fucking see you later. Look at this. This guy finishes everyone. KO TKO kicks. KO TKO punches. Oh, fuck. Rest in peace, Jonathan Wilson. This motherfucker is making his UFC debut in front of his whole land. Oh, my God. Is it Oscar? Ever Fragoza says Oskar means Oscar. You fook. I'm going to go with Oskar. With a hard K. I'm calling him Oskar. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Oskar. But look at this guy. This guy's a fucking killer. Oskar is fighting.
Wonderful, wonderful.
A man named Jonathan Wilson who already fights in the UFC. Jonathan Wilson, poor guy. He's in for a big fuck. Oh, God. 2-fight losing streak. Rest in peace, Jonathan. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Damn, he likes to book opponents that don't show up, says Jay Smooth. Oh my God. Holy fuck. This is a disaster. I'm sorry. You usually don't go by appearance, but I'm looking at this guy. Not only does he look like a goddamn serial killer, but you look at his record, and I know maybe he'll have the octagon jitters, but this is some scary shit from my man from USA over here. Jonathan Wilson, 2-fight losing streak. He's in Poland fighting this fucking serial killer at middleweight. Who do you guys have? Give me a quick vote. After this, we're going to run over to that Bellator card, and then we'll take you to the after show. Jessie, Belle, Hill. Time flies when you're having fucking fun.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I think Oscar says Ufuk. I think Oscar Ufuk is the SEGA camp. There you go. SEGA says Oscar. All right. Let's see. Oscar says Kaepernick sucks. You think from Poland? It's got to be. My name is Oscar. I kick ass. I fight Jonathan Wilson, and I kick ass. Rest in peace, Wilson, says Ann H. Jonathan Wilson is dangerous, says Simon Berglund. So you're saying, all right, you're saying he's dangerous, but he's going to win versus Oscar. Where the bitch is at, says Kaepernick sucks. LOL, you just repeated your joke. Nobody, no one, says Darth Bane. It's almost... It's just funny watching just people just make fun of each other for a full hour. Like, it's so fucking funny. It's kind of gratifying in some weird way. I like being able to host a place where people could just go on and just say horrible things to each other. Tree77 says Oscar. Abbas says Oscar. Please learn how to spell fat ass, says Darth Bane. Matt Taptula says Darth Bane. Always bust on me for a copy and paste. And just did the same. All right. You make black people look bad, says Jay Smooth. Well, listen, if I pick them, then I make them look bad. Oscar, says Jay Smooth. Matt, just admit he's meaty. Laugh my fucking ass off, idiot. Always bet on black, Chris, says Daryl. Now, Daryl, I have a habit of picking on the black side. I've done it a lot. But in this case, no. I mean, listen, you're going to get my final pick. This is not set in stone. But just by looking at these two animals, I think Oscar. I don't know. It's tough to bet against a guy named Oscar. Ask the ones who are stuck in the alleyways. Easy work for George tonight, says Filthy George. Chris, what do you think about Cyborg talking smack of Holly, says Marlon Lane. Marlon Lane is referring to... Let's look at it. Holly Holm did this weird thing. All right. She let's see if it's on her. It's not on her Instagram. What the fuck?
You gonna rap one on one shoulder?
Thomas Painter. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Thomas.
To come take them belts
Thomas
off me.
Painter says
UFC Poland is a weak card.
Man, oh man. Says UFC Poland is a weak card, but that is a wonderful, wonderful donation there. Thank you, Thomas Painter. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Man, you're awesome, my friend. I do appreciate that. Now that shit fucking, it tickles me in my genital areas. Thomas Painter dropping in the $50 donation. You are the man, Thomas Painter. Now, he says UFC Poland is a weak card. And listen, I would agree if we didn't have my man on over here, Devin Clark. As just someone that just is going in over here. It's a fight pass, middle of the day card. It's like, who gives a fuck? But I think we added some interest over here. And that's what I like what we do on the MMA-Holes. Now you have to watch the fucking card. Not only because the GOAT's on the card. You may be asking, Chris, who's the GOAT? Boom! Artem Lobov versus Andre Feely is on this fucking card. Maybe a reason to come on earlier. All right. Whoa! Sam Alvey comes in on short notice fighting Ramazan Ameev. Sam Alvey? What the fuck? So, there are some familiar faces on this card. Just not all of them. Anthony Hamilton, another one. Listen, they have to put people from Poland on the card, represent in front of their homelands. I think we're going to see some good fights. I really do. I really do think we're going to see some good fights. Filthy George says, can you show the Holly Holm video? I'm going to try. Hold on a second. I forgot what the fuck it is. Let's see. Let's go over here. Holly Holm. She does like this weird seductive video. It's like a I don't know. It's like a tranny porno So basically, let me give you a quick backstory. Cyborg threw it out there that she's getting tested all these times, and Holly Holm is skating. And Holly Holm, well, she comes back to Cyborg, and she's like, no, that's not the case. Tweets and reply. Where did she pull this fucking video? Where is it? No, that's not it. Oh, fuck, Holly, where's your video? Your mom comes over for dinner. Wednesday wrestling practice. What the fuck? Someone DM me this goddamn video. I don't know where the hell it is. Why is it not on her Instagram? I could have sworn that's where I saw it. She did some like weird video. I know Kobe did a video about it. Actually, I should just throw Kobe's video on. But basically, long story short, Cyborg says that she gets tested more than anyone by the USADA testing pool. And Holly Holmes, no, I got tested more than you so far. So what the fuck are you talking about? And she comes back with this weird video, like this seductive video. Like it was really, I got to find it. Someone fucking DM me it now. I demand you to hit me with the DMs. Right over here at the MMA-Holes. Boom. At the MMA-Holes. Someone shoot me in the DM. Shoot me in the fucking DMs right now on Twitter so I can fucking show the holes. Until that happens, let's just look at the rest of this card, and then we're going to move to Bellator because I do have to talk about Bellator. There's a cat. All right, so I mean, these are the cards, guys. These are those cards that wind up just being fucking barn burners. Those weird afternoon cards, they just do it. It happens over and over and over again. It does. It happens over and over and over again. So these are the cards that usually get that shit going. Let me see here. Look at Jessie, Belle Hill coming through. Michael Anzalone. Here we go. All right, Jessie, Belle Hill, courtesy of Michael Anzalone. Hopefully there's no copyrighted music over here. I don't remember if there was. All right, here we go. Thank you, Jessie Belle Hill, our moderator, for dropping this in over here. And that's what happens. Holes help holes. So let's fap.
Fap.
All right, here we go.
So apparently there was a little bit of drama today.
Kobe's got some porno music. This better not be fucking copywritten porno music. And this is courtesy of Kobe's Corner. Go subscribe to Kobe's Corner down in the description. Okay? Kobe's Corner down in the description. Now, Kobe, please tell me that this song is not copyrighted. I monetize my goddamn videos. So if this is fucking copyrighted, I'm going to fly to Canada. I'm going to have sex with your face. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Because USADA went to Cyborg's house. And I know I've been the topic of interest a lot on her social media. And I don't mind.
What the fuck is going on here?
Fighters trying to promote and hype fights, and that's fine. But let's be real for a minute. She said she's being tested by USADA and wants me to be tested just as much. And she probably should have looked on their public records on the USADA webpage and seen I've been tested 9 times compared to her 8.
All right, I can't hear what the fuck she's saying because of the music. Kobe, I love you. I can't hear a goddamn word she's saying. Filthy George drops it in. Let's see if Filthy George can help us out. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. The fucking music. The porno music is so fucking loud. All right, I'll try it again. Oh, for God's sakes. Go subscribe to Kobe's Corner.
Media, and I don't mind fighters trying to promote and hype fights, and that's fine. But let's be real for a minute. She said she's being tested by USADA and wants me to be tested just as much. And she probably should have looked on their public records on the USADA webpage and seen I've been tested 9 times compared to her 8. I'm in no race, I really don't care. I just know I compete clean and they test me all the time. So, I just never needed an applause for passing my tests. And in the meantime, I'll just spend my time training and she can spend her time complaining and making false accusations and false claims.
All right, so there you go. That's Holly Holm, and thank you, Kobe's Corner, for dropping that video. Go subscribe to Kobe. Link in the description. But yeah, it sounds like the People's Court music. It was so loud. I can't even... I'm one of those people, when music's in the background, I can't even fucking pay attention to what they're saying. All I heard was the People's Court music. But, I mean, I never really found Holly Holm, like, super attractive. I don't know what she did in this video. She dolled herself up, and she does this, like, weird porno talk. And this is her reaction to Cyborg. I guess she's playing on the whole, and there's Michael Anzalone. Go follow this man over here. Michael Alshay. There you go. All right, go follow him right now. But yeah, that was Holly Holm doing her best seductive response to Cyborg. Thanks to Marlyn Lane for throwing it up. Team VIP digs the music. He's into the people's court. Cyborg responded with the video too. Did she? All right. Someone DM me that before the show is up if you have it. Filthy George, I am not playing. I almost did play your fucking DM, you fucking cunt. You're watching the MMA-Holes live, and we need to talk about something here, friends. 47 likes. Keep liking this shit because we're going to cruise right through. And it is wonderful, wonderful. All right, here we go. Now, all right, so here's the card over here. UFC Poland. We'll get into details with that on Saturday. I'll even touch base on it a little bit again on Friday when we do our fight buddies. For this, Bellator 185. Gegard Mousasi. I am Gegard, and I am going to fight Alexander Shlemenko. I am going to fight him tough because I am Gegard Mousasi. I am going to fuck him up. I am going to make him pay for meeting me in Bellator because I am Gegard and now I am part of Bellator and I will fuck up Gegard Mousasi. I will fuck him up really bad. You all need to tune in to Gegard as Gegard fuck up Alexander Shlemenko. Alright? I'm not here to fuck around. Alright. So Gegard Mousasi versus Alexander what the fuck? Shlemenko is on Friday. I will be doing a fight buddies for that as well. Let's just look at the card over here. Okay, Zach Abusia versus Neiman Gracie. Neiman Gracie was, oh God, his last performance made me want to fucking slice my throat. But yeah, he's fighting. Christina Williams versus Heather Hardy. Well, fuck!
Wonderful.
Heather Hardy! You fucking, I tried to reach out to you on Twitter, try to get you on the show. I need to get some sort of fucking connection to Heather Hardy, New Yorker from Brooklyn. We need to get her on the show. Did go to school with my wife. But I need to get you on, Heather. So stop dodging the MMA-Holes. We need to get you on. But she is fighting Christina Williams. Ryan Quinn versus Marcus Cerrone. And who gives a fuck? So this card is on Friday. I'll be doing a fight buddies, of course. Because that's what I do over here. I do fight buddies for you guys. So Bellator 185 is going down this fucking weekend. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
2 fight buddies for the price of 1. MMA show, the MMA-Holes. And look at that. People are fucking subscribing. 5,482 subscribers. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you must do so right now. Because I demand all of you guys to do so right now. And look at this. Marlyn Lane drops in the DMs. And, well, she played it without the music, but here you go. But if you got Cyborg's response, actually, I'll just go to her Twitter.
So apparently there was a little bit of drama today.
That's so much better. Thank you, Marlyn. Unfortunately, I'm not going to play it again, but there you go. So much better. Well, how come it's on her Instagram and I couldn't fucking find it? All right. So let's look at Chris Cyborg. Let's see her response. Let's see. Chris Cyborg. Apparently she responded. Chris Cyborg. Let's look. Chris Cyborg. Where is her response? Confirmed. 1 hour ago. Look at this. U.S. anti-doping has started testing Holly Holm with the same testing ratio, UFC 219. All right, so is this her response over here? Confirmed? Okay, so they're testing equally, UFC 219. Is it a done deal yet, though? All right. A lot of AIDS on here. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. But this is Christine Cyborg. Chris Cyborg. You may know her. You may know her from the UFC. She just happens to be the champ over there. But Chris Cyborg, Holly Holm, UFC 219 is going down. MMA-Holes Pole Smoke is chiming in with a dick. Look at this, guys. We got up to 50 fucking likes. We did it. 50 likes on a Wednesday show, and we're only on for a fucking hour tonight. 10 more likes. Let's get them in. Last and final likes. And if you haven't donated, do it right now. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you.
Dislikes.
No
I've
dislikes.
got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There you go. Oh, Marlene Lane said it was taken off of her. There you go. It was taken off of her Instagram, and then she posted the Jackson Wink one. Good job, Marlene, on that one. I don't know why she took it off, but she did. She took it off her Instagram. All right, guys, we only have a couple more minutes, and then we're going to take you to Jessie Belle Hill's after show. Link is in the description of this video right here. Look at that, man. This is the MMA-Holes living room. It is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everyone get in. Make sure you like this video quickly and swiftly. Look, everyone's comfortable watching me on the TV. Look at that fucking beautiful man with that beautiful beard. Oh, my God. Patrick Cummings. Patrick Cummings has another staph infection. And this is Patrick Cummings. I actually put it on Twitter. Let me just show you guys this real quick before we wind this down, because I want to end my show and make you nauseous. And here, over here, check this out. Boom. There it is, the Jessie Belle Hill after show. Link in the description. Go check her out. Where is it? Patrick Cummings. Here's the poem, by the way. I don't feel like reading it, but go to my social media. And so awesome, man. Fucking people send poems. They fucking send pictures. They send everything over here. A lot of fucking contributing on the MMA-Holes. If you haven't followed, go follow on social media at the MMA-Holes. Devin Clark threw a little retweet for me. Thank you, Devin. And here we are laughing. Look at us, two men sharing a laugh together. Like wonderful, wonderful people. It's weird doing these hour shows. I do hour shows on Monday, and it is fucking weird. I feel like I could go for like 5 hours with you guys. But it's quick and it's to the point. I like that. Here it is. Patrick Cummings. He needs to switch. I mean, he has to do something about where he's training. Patrick Cummings with that swole mustache. Well, unfortunately, he's off of UFC 217. Because look at that fucking foot. Jesus Christ. Look at the foot. Look at it. One normal one and one fucked up one. But the weird thing is he's got some long ass fucking toes. Must have a big fucking hog, this guy. Look at the size of his toes. I mean, I'm looking at his feet. I'm like, wow, that right side is really, 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 really fucked up. NH, you want to call in? All right, hold on. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Ann, call in right now. I'm going to open up the phone lines. If we get AIDS, well, then that's too bad. But Ann, give me a ring. Give me a holler. Ann H, get in on the lines because Ann H is a big Cowboy Cerrone fan. We got to get in on the lines.
FAP. FAP. FAP.
And drop your area code in the fucking chat so I know where you're coming from. But there you go. Look at that. Holy shit. That fucking foot is mangled. It's fucking mangled. Another staff. That's right, J Smooth. It is. All fucked up. Patrick Cummings does it again. All right. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, Chris.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Good job, Ann. Welcome to the show. We're going to end it with you. Cowboy Cerrone is fighting this weekend in Poland. It's a little early for you, Ann. Are you going to be up for this?
Yeah, I'm going to try to be.
Oh, man.
If not, then I'll catch it on the rerun. I'm going to try. It's going to be early.
Yeah, set your alarm, and we need you up for this. We need you up for Cowboy Cerrone. This is your hubby. This is your second husband. Of course, Mike H is your first. But
second hubby, yes.
Yes, your second hubby. I'll be your third.
Yes.
You have like a stable of men. Yeah. Fucking Ann. She's a player, for God's sakes. So, Ann, what do you think about this fight versus Darren Till? A scary fight for Cowboy. This kid's got really nothing to lose. He's an up-and-comer, 15-0-1. But Cowboy's a badass. What do you think about this fight?
I think it's going to be really good. It's going to be exciting. I don't think it's going to be boring, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cowboy's going to bring it. He's going to bring it. The kid, Till, has nothing to lose, like you said. So hopefully he has more experience, Cowboy does, I think. So, like you said, the kid gasses out pretty early. So hoping Cowboy will take advantage of that.
Oh, Ann, you fucking put me to sleep, for God's sakes. Your voice was so goddamn soothing.
I'm sorry. I'm taking my pain medicine, and I'm just, kind of out of it too.
That's all right. I'm only fucking with you. And what kind of medicine we taking? I mean, this is not good. You're in pain?
Well, yeah, and the shoulder is still. I was taking Advil and pain medicine. Yeah.
Shoulders. Well, I hope your shoulder gets better. I have had some shoulder injuries and they suck. So I get it. So what is wrong with the shoulder? What's the problem?
I don't know. That's what I get for trying to get into shape.
So was it an exercise?
Because I'm a round shape, so I'm trying to get into shape. Get it? And I hurt myself trying to get into shape.
Well, we like them all shapes and sizes here on the MMA-Holes. Is this now? I have a really serious question here. Which shoulder is it? Right or left?
My right shoulder.
Your right shoulder. Is this the Mike H hand job shoulder?
How'd you guess?
Is this a hand job injury?
How did you guess? Dang it.
Oh my
Chris.
God. Well, it's a pesky injury. Old hand job shoulder.
Fap.
All right. Are you guaranteeing a Cowboy Cerrone win this weekend?
I am guaranteeing a Cowboy Cerrone win this weekend.
Guaranteed. What
Positively,
round?
Yes.
What
Guaranteed.
round? What round?
Guaranteed, definitely.
Okay. What round do you have in this one?
butt.
What do you think? First, second, third, fourth, fifth?
I think the third.
Third rounds. Submission?
Yeah.
By strikes?
Strikes.
Wow, very good. You know, third round by strikes is actually not a bad call. How Till is known for kind of slowing down. Cowboy's a slow starter. So why not? Right? Why not? That's a good pick right there. I like that, Ann. Anything else on this card that sticks out to you, or you just looking for Cowboy?
Just looking mostly for Cowboy, of course.
All right. Do you think my brother from another mother, Mr. Clark, has any chance against the Polak?
You know, he could. Like I said, he could if he beats him. He gets up higher in the ranks, and he has really nothing to lose either. I mean, you know what I mean. So he's just gonna go after it. I think he has a chance.
Yeah, I think he has a chance too. And it's right. He really doesn't have much to lose if you think about it. He's on this guy's home soil. Everything's against him in this fight. But it is a big fight, interesting fight over there. All right, Ann. Any last thoughts?
No. Say hello to all the holes. Hey guys.
All right. Thank you.
And they're always picking on Darth. I just don't understand why.
Well, Darth, I think he likes it. I think he gets a little turned on when the drama goes in his direction. So as long as he's fapping, that's all that matters.
Fap.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Ann, thank you. There's an after show that has to start right now. You're going to be in the after the show chat?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see you there.
All right.
All right. All right. NH. NH is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let me get a wonderful in the chat for NH, 7% sweetheart of the MMA-Holes. We love all the 7%. And if you don't know who the 7% is, that is the females. That is the percentage of females that watch the MMA-Holes. All right, I've gone too long. I can't go any longer. I could go another hour, but we have an after show to get to. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on. I want to thank each and every one of you for always tuning in to the greatest show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes. Even when I got this gigantic hole in the back of my head, I don't give a fuck because I'm wonderful.
Wonderful.
And I'll keep the party going. So make sure you do like the shit out of this video. Thank you, MARLYNN and Team VIP, for making me smile with those donations. Those donations mean the goddamn world to me. So that's what keeps us going. I keep on pushing out this content, and it's just the people that come back, the people that support us, the phone callers, everybody, everyone that chips in. Whether you share this video, which is very important. We have 40 people watching. Everyone needs to share these videos. And if you didn't see our friend of the show, Mr. Clark, Devin Clark, will check out the earlier stream today. Quick 30 minutes with a good friend, Devin Clark, new friend of the MMA-Holes. Has a big fight and gives you another reason to watch this fight card and watch the Fight Buddies. Just trying to keep on bringing it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. After show link in the description down below. Right where my cock and balls are. Suck my dick right now. In the description is my cock. My cock is in the motherfucking description. Ba, 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 ba. Dick in the description. See how I'm pointing down? And there's the description. There's the after show. See, I pointed down. I pointed down. I pointed down. And the link is right over here. You click on that. It takes you to Jessie Belle Hill's show. Look, we do everything for you here. We do it all for you here. Thank you guys for watching. I love all you guys. Each and every one of you. I like you. I like you. You not so much. You could get the fuck out. You know who I'm looking at? You could get the fuck out of here. You could leave right now. No dislikes today. 57 likes. You guys make me cry. You make me fat. Not fat. Well, you do make me fat. I do binge eat, but you make me fap.
Fap.
Thank you for watching, guys. Go check out Jessie Belle Hill's after show. Make sure you like the shit out of that. Make sure you share the shit out of both channels. And thank you for watching. As always, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.